Welcome to Aaron Plays. In this episode, we will be continuing with our playthrough of Scenario 17 of Storming the Gap, and we are about to start turn 2. The AI, controlled by the Solo Assistant, is playing the Warsaw Pact. I am therefore playing the NATO forces. Okay. Drawing the next card. First card. Right, it's the aircraft again. Okay. So first we'll determine on a 1, it has gained surprise. On a 6, it's been intercepted. On 2, 3, 4, 5, it arrives normally. It arrives normally. Okay, so bringing the aircraft onto the board. Night is in effect. So the map up. Right, last time I randomly determined its targets, I will do so again. 1, 2, it's this command. 3, 4, it's the Abrams command. 5, 6, my infantry command. It's going for the pattern tanks. All right, none of these are in terrain. There are 3 targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going for the HQ. All right, there are no anti-aircraft assets around at this point. So it will be attacking with 3 dice at 4 as shown on the left-hand side of the counter. And it's firing at an armored target. 3 dice at 4. 2 hits. Okay, I've got 3 at 5 to save for that. 3 dice at 5. 1 save. So the HQ is disrupted. Then we determine if this aircraft is out of munitions. Above 7 on 2 dice. No, 7 below is fine. That returns to the off-board display, ready for EL to be used next turn. All right, next card. Okay, my infantry. All right. So, there's no cleanup, or refresh as they terminology it. The only line of sight is my infantry with a dragon. Do I want to move the HQ? I think he's in a good location where he currently is. He keeps that under command control and the infantry there. So no. So to determine if the dragon will fire, because it's beyond 1 hex range and it's night, he has to roll his morale, which is 7, and then half that round up to 4. No. Then mark ops completed. Can't think of anything else I really want to do with my infantry at present. So moving on to the next card. It's the East Germans armoured, the T-72s. Okay. We're located here at the present moment. Drawing the card for them. Okay. This is AEO, closest to a target. Move towards. All right. Well, now the targets they've got: Seabridge and A. Right. Okay. Which is closer? Let me just zoom out for a moment. All right. Let me do a line of sight. I know they're out of line of sight, but Oh, that's interesting. There it is. All right. That's 19 hex range. And maybe I need to zoom out one more time. Ooh. And 21. Okay. I think they're going to start heading towards this. That might change on a later, but they're leaving me with questions of their intent. Okay, so the quickest route to there, no point coming this way around the road because the bridge is knocked out, is over this hill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll bring those all up behind. And we'll mark them all. Ops complete. Okay. So they're still eligible to drive towards this and this target there, leaving me in a doubt of which one they're going for. Do remember there is a Soviet formation that will be arriving here on turn 4. But then they could then focus their attack fully on this one after taking that and use this as a ruse. I don't know. We will see what is drawn later on. Okay, on to the next card. My infantry again. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay, I'd rather remain closer. He's refreshed. They're all in command. Do I really want to do anything with my infantry? No, I think I'll leave them now all for opportunity fire options. So, no. Next card. Right, it is the East German infantry formation. I say infantry, they are all in APCs, but yeah. All right. Well, there's nothing to refresh. They have very little in line of sight. They do have some off-board artillery, but again, it's extreme. Well, let's go through the sequence for them. You never know, they might want to bring some artillery down at night, which they are quite eligible to do. So it's refreshed. Okay, command status. Right, the command range of these guys is 5. They need to move the HQ. No, it looks like they're all within command range, but just. No misses to reload, no disruptions. Off upboard artillery strike. Okay, so they have got one of my guys in range and line of sight. Will they drop any artillery down on it to soften their way? Okay, so I'm drawing card 48. Checking, is there any? There is. Offboard or onboard indirect fire is the yellow option, which is a normal range. Okay, I've got to do a task check on this HQ. The morale is 7, 4 or less because it's hard, because it's not adjacent and it's night. No, they decide they're not too sure. Okay. Actions. Right. Drawing a card for their actions. The BMP has got someone in line of sight and within range. So it says move. Okay. So they can see enemy infantry. That's about all they can see at the present moment. So move. I have an objective in mind, but they are vulnerable to that infantry weapon. So, judgment call. All right. Something with the recon unit is the infantry of the BMP. They're asking, do I want to fire here? I'm not. 2. That's normal range for the weapon. Okay, I will try for it. Again, morale check required because it's nighttime. No. And if they fail, their ops completed. 2, 3. Would they dismount their infantry now? You know what? I'm going to say they are. It can be adjacent. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, get ready for an infantry assault through that woods, or at least across the bridge. I'm talking about getting across the bridge. I have got line of sight here, but I'm waiting for a more apt target. Okay. The recon will stop me gaining concealment. So 1, 2, 3. Anyone within 5 hexes of that, I cannot gain concealment now. All right. So these vehicles are quite vulnerable, especially to the Abrams on the hill here. But it's still night time for this turn and next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's spread them out. 6, so it's not a target-rich environment. 6. He's not going to be right at the front. He's actually going to go transfer to them. Why exposure to the HQ? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again splitting them up. Yes, I'm waiting. I have again ops complete. Oop, my command. Oops. Okay. Right, we'll carry on with the drive forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Overstacking. Truck. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay. This lot here. That's again both ops complete. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, this is all my judgment call, really. It says move. So I'm making the best assumption they're going to take this woods out, push through this woods to get to this bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the same again. Oh. Stop putting the wrong counters on, Mr. Sibley. Ops completed, not out of command. Delete. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two. Come through one at a time. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's anti-aircraft unit. Ops completed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2. Everybody's within command range. Excellent. Right. Next card. Yep. Right, it's the pattern tanks. The back, me. Right, okay. So the aim here was to get them to here as before. Now it looks like the East Germans get there. So first off, I have to try and recover. Well, recover this disruption. It's with the HQ. Morale is 7. That's a 9 or less. No, they are still disrupted. Okay. Right. They're not in line of sight of enemies, so they can keep moving. So let's see how far they got. Everyone's in command. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, along road 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, of course. Ops completed. Right. Okay. Next formation. Okay. My yellow Abrams. Okay. I'm going to move the HQ to over here, which I'm not allowed to do against the rules. Okay, so he actually starts there. He can be moved to anywhere that is within current command range. So yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I'm actually going to move him to here. Then determine if this vehicle is out of command. No, he's in command. Okay, that's useful. Right. Do I want to bring some HD down? My HQ can see. Just in line of sight. He's not sure. There's a lot of noise coming from this general area as well. But to bring it down, he's got to pass the task check. Current task check, his morale is 7, so he needs 4 or less. Okay. He can fire down into there. Let me pause for a second. Okay, it doesn't appear to be any further penalty. Now, we actually have 3 rounds of HE. Though I'm tempted to bring down some ADMs. In fact, I think that's what I will do. I'll bring that down some ADMs. And as we can see, they're coming along this way, possibly this way. Let's try and drop it there. No, I've got to have line of sight to where I want to drop it. Definitely don't have line of sight there. I do there. Okay. So let's drop it there. Okay, so for the fire for effect, yes, that's me making an explosion noise. But does the radio control signal get through? 6, and it's inaccurate. Call that one in. It is inaccurate. Okay, so now I need to check up on where it actually drifts to. Okay, with the rule book in hand, I'll make another D6 roll, see which direction it goes. 6, it says north in here. Roll a D6 to determine direction, consult in the north the scenario, where north is directly up there. Move the marker 1 hex in the roll direction, then roll a D6 again. 1 hex in the roll direction, take it to there. Okay. Second roll is 1 to 3, the FFE marker remains where it is and the strike is resolved. Second roll is a 4 to 5, the FFE marker scatters another hex, roll again. Second roll is a 6, something has gone badly wrong. Okay, so that's where it lands. Boom. Okay. So I get to place random minefields. So we will place. First one's got to go in that hex. The next one's got to go adjacent to it. So let's see if we can discourage them crossing this minefield area here. Yeah. So that is my first mines done. Do I want to bring any more artillery down at the present moment? I think not. I think I'll keep the rest in reserve for the time being. Okay. Hopefully that will encourage them to assault. Remembering that a lot of these BMPs are amphibious, so they can cross this river, though it does take them a turn to do so. Okay, so that's my artillery resolved. Do I want to do anything else? Well, I do want to move this Abrams forward. Okay, mouse seems to be working. For some reason. Back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that might be as far as I want to go with him. Now, do any of these have line of sight? No, 6 hexes, so another have line of sight. 7. Okay, one did there. So let's move him back for the time being. Let's see if they will fire at that, or attempt to. What am I doing? Can't attempt. They're ops completed. Sorry, I've been playing this for 3 weeks now. Come on, Mr. Sibley. Oh yeah, he gets to there. Right. Range of 7. Let's take a shot down at the valley. Okay. Onto that lead unit there with a BMP 1. With Abrams, got to do a morale check. Their morale currently is 7, half to 3.5. That's 4. HQ makes it 6. They are taking a shot. Okay, so I don't get any point blank bonuses because of the night. So it's 4 dice at 5 hit, 6 dice at 5. Don't think I have any other. No, 6 dice at 5. 1, 2, 3 hits. Okay. He's got in defense 1 dice at 5 to save. She does. So he is hit, which reduces him, and he's disrupted. Reduced and disrupted. The infantry are automatically disrupted, but are they reduced? 1 to 3, they're okay. They're okay at full strength still. All right, I'm now ops completed here. And this unit here, no, it's out of range. Do I want to move him to engage? No, no, there's too many missile-based units. So that will do for that command. First end of operations. Next card. That ends turn 2. Any formation that didn't activate. Okay, so I think all mine had the opportunity to, yeah. And so did both the West Germans, even though this was done via, it was all done by card draw. So everybody has been activated. So there's nothing to put on the end of operations cards. So delete all admin counters. Okay, put all these back in the deck. Return to formation deck. Put these back in the deck. Moving on to turn 3, I will have a new, okay, new set of counters. Let me go and get their cards. Cards. Right, I have some that I prepared earlier. One of those, 2 of those. That's all the reinforcements this turn, turn 3. So I stick them in the deck as well. Okay, this is the last night turn. The NATO forces. Oh, now put in the ready to be brought on. These can be brought on anywhere on the northern map edge of boards 1 and 2. So anywhere from here through to here. Okay. Right, well, that's the end of the second turn. Just about to start turn 3. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe and add any comments. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.